Hi, you're watching App Sites. My name's Shaman. I give app and website tutorials and reviews. Today we're going to be talking about the Libby app, so let's get into it. So Libby is an app that allows you to connect your public library card to it so you can borrow ebooks and audiobooks for free. It's available on iOS, Android, the Amazon App Store, and you can use it in a web browser at libbyapp.com. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to open up this Libby app, and it's going to ask you if you have a library card. So I'm going to click yes, because as I mentioned previously, you have to set this up with your library card, which is essentially your account at that library. You're going to search library, which is the second option. So you can search by your library name, your city, or your zip code. So I'm just going to put in Queens. That's where I'm located, Queens, New York. So Queens Public Library popped up. So I'm going to select that. Okay, so it says add a library card for Queens Public Library so you can borrow titles and place holds. So I'm going to sign in with my card right now. So I'm going to put the card number in first. Then I'm going to put my PIN number in. Okay, so now this is my card in here. So I'm actually going to go ahead and I'm going to add in a few other cards here too. Okay, so all three of my library cards are in here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to search for a book. So let's say I want to read, I'm just going to choose this book right here. It's called Easy Money. So this is a book about cryptocurrency. I just was familiar with it, and I actually finished listening to the ebook recently. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this book right here. So it's actually available to borrow. So if I clicked this right here, it will show that it's about an 8-week wait at the New York Public Library. It's a 10-week wait at the Brooklyn Public Library, and it's 96 of 97 copies available at the Queens Public Library. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to click borrow, and I'm going to borrow it from obviously the Queens Public Library. So it's going to tell me how many loans I can get, how many holds I can have, and how many days I can borrow this particular book for. So this book, this library system allows me to get up to 30 loans and 20 holds. And holds are when a book is not available. You can put it on hold just like a traditional library, but it's all digital through the Libby app. And I can borrow this for 14 days. So I'm going to borrow the book right now. So automatically I have the book. So now I can open the book, and it's going to ask me at this point, do I want to open it in the Kindle, my Kindle, which is obviously connected to my Amazon account, or through the Libby app. So I've done it both ways before. It's pretty straightforward if you do it through either or, but I'm just going to open it through the Libby app. It's opening right now, and this is the book right here. So you have the book. You can move through it like that. Tap in the middle. You can see the different chapters here, all of the different content of the book, information about the book. You can even see the cover logo down here. You can do different things like increase the size of the font or the text, or do different things so you can read it more easily. You know, add spaces that you want to save, highlight, and do a lot of different things. And this will transfer over, and this will save in the system. So if you have a different device, all the information will be there across the device as far as where you left off or any bookmarks you had or anything. And another thing that's good about this is if you read this book and then you run out and you have to return it, or automatically returns itself after 14 days. And then you go to borrow the book again in the future, all of the history and the information, bookmarks and everything that you made with this book will actually be in there. So it's something good because you don't have to worry about late fees. You have access to a lot of books, and it's free. So that's really a nice thing about this. So if a book wasn't available, I could actually put a hold on it. So you can see someone is waiting on this particular book right here. And this is an audiobook that I have. So I open the audiobook, and then you get a play button. You push play, and I could actually listen to the book right now if I wanted to. And this is all through the Libby app. So when you click this next icon on the bottom that looks like an actual library, you're going to see information about that particular library. This is New York Public Library, and it has some information about some titles, some guides, recently on NPR, and just general information. Then when you push the next icon that's in the middle, you're going to see all the library cards that you have inside of the Libby app. And if you need any help or you want to go to the settings, you can go into the settings, and this is where you can copy from another device. They have accessibility features where you can go in here and change different things like the text variation, the color variation, the different orientation, things like that. I'm going to go back. And this is if you want to set a default to always read with the Libby app or to read with Kindle. And you can manage your notifications, which is good because I'll get a notification saying your hold is ready. Then I'll be able to actually borrow that book at that particular time. So I have all the mine set, so I get a notification as soon as it happens. Go back here. You can change the download rules, which is not really something that we can get into right now. And custom navigation, however you want to navigate it. So you see there's different ways that you can work with this. You can choose your language, and this is going to be English for me, obviously. So then on the bottom, the fourth icon from the right, just like my bookshelf right here, this fourth icon right here. So I can open another book and I can read with it. I'm going to read with the Libby app. Now, every time you open a book, you don't have to do that. If you pick the Libby app, the next time you open a book, it will automatically go to where you left off and it'll be in a Libby app. But I deleted all the information that I had in the app so I can show you, do a fresh install and show you how to work everything. The last icon all the way on the right on the bottom is going to show a timeline of your history and shows the book that I currently have now. I borrowed it for 14 days and I borrowed it on September 13th. Another book that I borrowed, and I borrowed it September 2nd, and this is available for 21 days. So different books are available for different amount of time. Also, different libraries may set different parameters. So this is really good because you get audiobooks, you get ebooks, you get them for free. There's no late fees. You can add as many library cards as you have, and you can browse everything right on your phone. You can look at it in the browser. It syncs across devices, and it's a nice thing for people to have. Thanks for watching. If this video was helpful, give it a like. I'll be doing more app and website tutorials and reviews, so subscribe and click the bell icon to stay up to date with my videos. If there's any apps or websites you'd like me to review, leave it in the comments. Until next time.